Oh, I feel like crap. I got the vaccine yesterday. I knew that I would get side effects because I had side effects the first two times, but this time I feel really, really bad, like way worse. My granny always tells me that she's never had a skincare routine. That as a young woman, she only splashed rice water on her face to lock in moisture. True, that's one of the most common methods back in the day in various parts of Asia, but it's not the most hygienic method if you ask me. With that said, there are some truths to using rice and rice water in skincare. So if you're interested in knowing more about rice as a key ingredient in skincare, stick around. Hi, hello, 안녕입니다. 반갑습니다. 반가워요. 반가. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Ray, and if you don't know who I am, that is totally fine. You can find out more about me here on social media platforms. My skin type is oily, sensitive, and reactive, and now that we're in the winter time, my skin is even more dehydrated than usual. Today's video is made possible by StyleKorean's Try Me, Review Me program. And in this video, I will be reviewing HARUHARU Wonder's Black Rice range, from their cleanser to their serum, to see if they truly live up to the hype. I also have this HARUHARU Wonder and PHANTACi collaboration travel sets, which I will talk briefly about. Look how pretty it is. If this is something you're interested in, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel. Black rice has been a very popular skincare ingredient in Asia. In China, over 1,000 years ago, black rice was actually called forbidden rice because only the royal family in the forbidden city of China had the luxury of consuming it. Nowadays, we know black rice, or sometimes called purple rice, as a superfood. Fermented black rice is actually 30 times more effective in antioxidants than regular white rice. Today, we'll be focusing on HARUHARU Wonder's use of black rice in their products, among other powerful antioxidants and well-aging ingredients. For this review, StyleKorean actually did not send me the full-size Black Rice Hyaluronic Cream, so I used a very baseline moisturizer during this trial period, in order not to skew the results of the Black Rice range. I am a skincare product tester and reviewer. I am not an esthetician or a dermatologist. Everything I say here in this video is really just my personal experience and opinion on these products. So without further ado, let's get right into the review of HARUHARU Wonder's Black Rice products. 우리 가자! Let's start this review with a first impressions of the HARUHARU Wonder and PHANTACi collaboration travel set. Since these are all sample sizes, and I can't really say that I've tested them out because they're sample sizes, PHANTACi is an international streetwear company co-founded by the Zhou Jielun, aka Jay Chou. Jay Chou is, and I quote from Wikipedia, a Taiwanese singer, songwriter, rapper, record producer, actor, film director, businessman, and magician. Yep, that last one, it's true. They should also add painter to the list because he actually painted the oil painting on the packaging right here. Okay, fanboying aside, I'm not exactly sure why this collaboration happened between two seemingly very different brands. My only speculation is that this collaboration stemmed from their shared common interest in art and culture. The set comes with HARUHARU Wonder's Black Bamboo Mist, Black Rice Serum, Black Rice Hyaluronic Cream, Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner, and Black Rice Facial Oil. Some of these products are duplicates of the main products in this review, so I'm going to skip over them in this first impression. The Black Bamboo Mist is like any other mist. It is light and hydrating. The mister actually provides a very fine and even spray. There is a very strong fragrance, and it's actually the first thing that I noticed when I opened the packaging. In fact, everything in this PHANTACi set is HARUHARU Wonder's fragranced products. The Black Rice Hyaluronic Cream has a very weird texture. You actually have the cream separated from between the, I guess, the oil content and then the actual cream content, so you have to really shake it before you use it. Otherwise, once you pump it out, it's going to be separate content and you have to really mix it in your palm before using it. After you shake it, that's when you can actually get the cream. The texture of the cream is actually a little bit thick, and because it's fragrance, it's a little bit strong when it comes to like putting it on your face, so I actually don't really like using this. If HARUHARU ever releases a fragrance-free version of this, I would definitely try that one out, but so far this one is very hydrating. It smells really strong. I don't really like the fragrance. It's basically lavender oil, I think. I'm not a big fan of the fragrance at all, but I do like how it kind of sinks into my skin really quickly. It's got this really matte finish, so I really like that about this cream. Other than that, the fragrance is really kicking in. It's very strong. My whole room smells like lavender oil right now. The Black Rice facial oil leans closer to the dry oils that aren't sticky or slippery on your skin. However, I noticed that my skin feels very, how do I describe it? Very hot underneath the oil. And because I don't actually use face oils ever, so I don't know if that's like a common thing with facial oils, the back of my hand feels really warm. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's like sealing all the moisture and even the body heat in my skin. It has a really nice texture, don't get me wrong. This facial oil sets really dry and it's not sticky at all. It's just weird that it makes me feel really hot underneath it. So let me know if you guys actually experience this when you try any kind of facial oils ever, not just HARUHARU's. Kind of afraid to put this on my face because I feel like I have the type of acne prone skin where if I use facial oil, no matter how well formulated it is, my skin is gonna break out. So I would definitely maybe get the facial oil but for my body instead, because I really like how this finishes. It's really nice, except it's also very, very heavily fragranced, and I feel like this is just straight up perfume at this point. It's really strong. I still feel it. It's getting really hot. All right, now that we got those out of the way, let's move on to the stars of the show. Starting us off is, let me get this name right, the Black Rice Moisture 5.5 Soft Cleansing Gel Unscented. It's a gel cleanser with a very, of course, jelly-like texture, and it actually reminds me of Tiam's Snail and Azuline gel cleanser. The key ingredients of this cleanser is, of course, black rice. This cleanser is actually formulated with cocoa betaine as a surfactant to provide a more nourishing experience while cleansing. There's also bamboo shoot extract, which is an antibacterial and calming ingredient. For dry skin types, this cleanser would be a very hydrating and gentle cleanser that will not leave your skin feeling very stripped after rinsing. As an oily skin type, I found that this cleanser helped maintain the oil and moisture level in my skin. Basically, it's perfect for those who like being clean without feeling squeaky clean. So my final thoughts on this cleanser is, first of all, there is absolutely no reason why HARUHARU Wonder is giving us only 100 milliliter of this cleanser. But because of how gentle this cleanser is, I actually really enjoyed having it in my routine. Like I said, there's no fragrance, but you will notice that cocoa betaine smell, which is very light and subtle. It's not fragrance, it is simply just the chemical makeup of what that ingredient smells like. This gel cleanser actually melts onto your skin and it almost feels like an oil cleanser. Compared to Tiam's gel cleanser, this HARUHARU Wonder Black Rice Moisture 5.5 Soft Cleansing Gel actually felt more hydrating. I loved how it's gentle yet strong enough to break down my sunscreen at the end of the day. I'm very pleased with this cleanser and I would actually rate this 8 out of 10. But it's not worth spending $20 on a 100 milliliter cleanser, so I'm dropping it to 7.5 out of 10. Moving on to the unscented version of HARUHARU Wonder's best-selling product, the Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner for sensitive skin. This is a slightly goopy toner with no fragrance, essential oils, or alcohol. It comes in a gradient bottle just like its original version, except I actually like this gradient a lot more because I can actually see how much product I have left. The main ingredients in this toner are black rice extract, bamboo shoot extract, PHANTACi ginseng root extract, hyaluronic acid, and beta-glucan. We've talked about hyaluronic acid and beta-glucan on this channel before, but what about the other ingredients? Bamboo shoot extract, as we've noticed in the cleanser earlier, is a great antibacterial and calming agent. It is also a great way to promote skin cell rejuvenation. PHANTACi ginseng, on the other hand, is a super ingredient that originated in East Asia. Growing up, my granny and mother would make ginseng soup to regulate and maintain our qi. You guys know what that is, right? Basically, it's like the internal energy and power within us that gives us energy.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's a well-aging ingredient that is rich in antioxidants. It also helps boost hydration, fade hyperpigmentation, decrease wrinkles, and enhance firmness of our skin. This toner is great for anyone who needs deep hydration and nourishment in their skin. It's also perfect for those, of course, who have sensitive skin because that's exactly why this was created, as this toner is free of alcohol and essential oils. For someone who is in the market for a first skin or a very hydrating toner, this is a great option. I have used their scented version in the past, as seen in one of my StyleKorean haul videos, but this one is definitely a major improvement. The thick texture and amazing ingredients make for a great toner in my routine. I especially love that this toner contains ginseng, which is one of my all-time favorite ingredients in skincare. For anyone wondering how they should use this toner, I would actually recommend not using any cotton pads when applying this. I feel like cotton pads would just absorb the luxurious ingredients in this toner, and it's not an exfoliating toner, so there's really no need for cotton pads. Simply apply the toner using your palms and you'll be fine. Because of how nourishing this toner is and how it made my skin feel very plump for a very long time, I'm rating this 8.5 out of 10. It lost some points just like the cleanser because I've definitely tried better toners that did not cost me $22. Yes, $22 for a toner, and you should not be paying $22 for a toner. Skincare should be made affordable for everyone, and that's my main philosophy when it comes to skincare. The final product we have today is actually very conflicting for me. It is the Black Rice Serum by HARUHARU Wonder. Let's start with the packaging. It comes in a 30 milliliter pump bottle that looks substantially larger than most 30 milliliter containers. It's honestly very misleading, and I don't like that. This bottle design is also very different from the rest of the range. The casing is opaque, and you cannot tell how much of the product you have left unless you use it down to the very last drop or the very last pump. Design-wise, it's pretty bad. Most brands use transparent or translucent packaging nowadays, so I don't know why HARUHARU decided to go with this design for their serum. Okay, let's talk about their ingredients. It's not so hot either. I feel like I'm really ripping this product apart. It contains fermented black rice, bamboo shoot extract, aloe, and hyaluronic acid. These ingredients help produce great synergy on our skin, keeping our skin nourished. But what bothers me is the following two ingredients, which are pretty far down on the ingredients list, and they are non-disclosed alcohol and lavender oil. Why, HARUHARU? Just why? Couldn't they? Luckily, the texture of the serum saves it from being a very bad product. It has a very watery consistency, very close to the toner's texture. Because of its light density, it actually glides very easily on the skin and doesn't settle in a very sticky finish. For oily skin types, the serum is great to replenish the skin's moisture level. For dry skin types, this serum delivers deep hydration for the skin. However, I do not recommend this serum for dehydrated, sensitive, or acne-prone skin for obvious reasons. On one hand, I love the texture and the nourishing ingredients. On the other hand, the weird packaging and non-disclosed alcohol really don't sit well with me. And with the lavender oil, I just feel like there's going to be a large group of people who just cannot use the serum because it can irritate their skin, their eyes, or both. And for me, this serum actually broke me out on the 3rd day of using it. I started to get acne on my forehead over here, around my nose, and also on my nose. To be honest, it's safer not to try this than to spend $26 on this only to realize that it's irritating on your skin. I feel like it could be a nice serum to have in my routine, but I'm just really not married to the idea of it. Like, if I stop using the serum, I know I have a lot more options out there. Plus, I'm not a fan of the lavender oil in the serum. It's just so bad. With all that said, I would rate this like a 4 out of 10. I feel like that's the lowest rating I've ever given a skincare product, and it's really disappointing and sad. Well, that is it for this review. I hope this video helps clarify some of the products for you. I'll leave all the links in the down bar below for you guys to check out in case you guys are interested. The links are affiliated and would help keep this channel going. Thank you, StyleKorean, for sending me these products from HARUHARU Wonder to try and review. 감사합니다. Please help the channel grow by subscribing and sharing this video with your friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and until then, be safe, stay hydrated, and most importantly, be gentle with yourself. 안녕. 담배 from 모아주세요.